Hello children, welcome to our 8th English class. Children, today we'll learn question tag. Have you heard what is question tag or ever tried about the question tag? I hope you may not, because this is a new topic that you are going to get in 8th and it will continue in your 9th as well as the 10th, even in your higher education. So let's learn what is question tag. So before that, what you have to do, you have to take your grammar notes and you have to take a explanation about the meaning of a question tag. Okay, write down. See children, I'll repeat once again. A grammar notes is not provided as like other notes which you are getting in a PDF. Okay, the grammar notes you have to copy through the YouTube classes and that you have to write down, even the example also. Okay, write down. Give a heading question tag. We often use question tag. We often use question tag when we expect the listener to agree with our statement. Full stop. Okay. So what is a question tag? Question tag is that we often use a question tag. Means we use a question tag. Question tag is just as one sentence. Okay. But why that sentence will come out of our mouth? So I'll explain. See, we often use a question tag when we expect listener. Who is a listener now? I am a speaker. You are a listener. So when I say any sentence, okay, listen here, I am a speaker and you people are a listener now. Okay, so I'll say the sentence. While saying the sentence, in my mind I expect that you have to agree me. Okay, when I say the sentence, for that sentence you have to agree me. That is there in my mind. So keeping that in mind, I will give the sentence. I'll say the sentence. Usually when we talk, I'll speak a sentence. So for that you cannot say no. You have to agree it, right? That is called it as a question tag. See, we often use a question tag when we expect, means I want the listener, you are the listener, to agree with my statement. So whatever I said as a speaker, as a listener, you are the listener, you should agree. For such sake we use a question tag. So what is a question tag? What I, speaker, give the sentence, that is not a question tag. As a listener, what you agree my statement and written answer you will give me, that will become a question tag. Okay, so see, question tag is just like a question. Clear? Question tag is just like a question, because we have seen while referring the types of a sentence, children. I hope you remember, while explaining a sentence, I taught you two types of a question. One is yes or no question. Clear? In the yes or no question, whatever question I ask, for that you either you have to say yes or no. Correct? And in yes or no question, we also seen that there is a no much information you will get in a yes or no question, whereas to get a more information we used WH question, right? So all the question will start from WH. So there are the two types of a question we learn. So now the question is that, suppose if you want to question anyone or if they want to agree our statement, only we can use yes or no or WH question. Is there any other way? Yes, there is a way. So that other option we use is that question tag. Okay. Remember children, these question tag is compulsory question in your English question paper from 8th to your continuation, 8th, 9th, 10th. It is a compulsory question. For a simple question you can get 1 mark. So children, I insist you that you should not leave any question related to the question tag. It is very much easy. Okay, so you have taken this explanation, give a full stop, after that continue. Continue writing in the same line. In this case, when statement is positive, we use a question tag. So you have written there, in this case, when the statement is positive, we use a negative question tag. Okay, for example, see what it says when statement is positive. Okay, what is a positive statement? Okay, this apostrophe, you know, it apostrophe stand as a is. It is hot. Okay, this is a positive statement, children. Do you agree? See, this is a positive statement, simple positive statement. Okay, so for this positive statement, you have to frame a question tag. You have to frame a question tag in a negative way. How you will frame? So this is like a is, right? This stand as a is. These apostrophes stand as a is. You know the meaning. So when you are framing the question tag, your question tag comes like this. Is will become is not. This apostrophe stand as a not. By using this not, it become a negative. Isn't it? This is the answer. So this is a positive statement. You will make a negative tag. Okay, and remember that while making a tag, you should not forget writing and giving these question mark. That is compulsory, or else you will lose half mark. Okay, so it is hot. This verb will become to negative. Isn't it? This subject and verb. Verbs come first. We are making into negative. Positive statement we are making into negative. So verb and negative form and subject. Isn't it? How in the sense? Suppose if we want to say in a Kannada, as the definition you have written, what was that? The listener has to accept my statement or statement of a speaker. So here this is a speaker says that Iga cheli, right? The question tag, how it will come means they have to accept. So how the question may come, Iga cheli allave, then what the answer is it hot, right? So here the listener accepted that yes, this is a hot. Clear, children? Is it clear? So this is a positive sentence where you have made a negative tag. Okay, above you have written the statement. What was the statement? In this case, when the statement is positive, we use a negative tag, right? Negative tag. Below that, you take this example. Okay, below that you take this example. After taking the example, okay, write down, leave a line. After this, leave a line. Then if the statement is negative, we use positive tag. So here we have seen, for a positive statement, negative tag we have used. Suppose a statement is in negative, then we have to use a positive tag. Okay. Then next example, below that write down, he isn't here. So this is a negative statement. Okay, and how your question will come, children? This is a verb. Seeing this verb, you have to make a positive tag. Isn't will become is, and the subject. Is he, full stop. Only this much. You need not to write is he here. Only is he. That is a question tag, negative question tag, and this is a positive tag. Is it clear, children? For a positive statement, we make a negative tag. Negative statement, we make a positive tag. Where the verb, this is a verb. This verb is going to change as a positive, as a negative. Is it clear? So mainly we are changing a verb in a question tag. Subject doesn't change. Is it clear? This is a question tag. Okay. Then after this example, as a next clue, write down if the main verb or auxiliary verb in the statement is am. This am. Okay. This am. The positive question tag is am I. Am I. Question mark. Okay, I'll repeat once again. See, if the main verb or auxiliary verb in the statement is am, the positive question tag is am I. Okay, full stop. Continue writing. But the negative tag is usually aren't I. Usually aren't I. So here I'll write it. See, am I. Am I. Aren't I. I'll say the difference. Okay. Listen here. What the definition says. See, if the main verb is auxiliary verb in the statement. What is auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verb in the sense it is a helping verb. I hope you remember, right, children? So in the statement, a verb is a auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is like this. See, this is all that helping verb. Doesn't directly tell that what the work is going on. Correct? Example: reading, writing, eating. These all direct verb. It shows that what the subject action was. Subject, he is reading, he is eating. Whereas helping word in the sense, with the help of that word, the action of the subject is indicated. That is called as a auxiliary verb. So here in the question tag, in the positive, see, in the statement, suppose in the I am not telling the statement is positive or negative. I am just telling if a statement carries as positive, you take it as positive statement. Okay, this should be negative. Okay, if this is a negative sentence, in the negative sentence, if auxiliary verb am is found, in a negative statement, auxiliary verb am is used, then the question tag should come am I. Okay, and suppose in positive statement, Suppose in positive statement am was found, then your question tag should come as aren't. This is a negative question tag, okay? That is negative tag. See, I will repeat once again. If suppose a sentence, auxiliary verb sentence is in the negative form, auxiliary verb that is am, which is in negative statement, then your positive tag should be am. Okay? And if suppose a statement is in positive statement with auxiliary verb am, then your negative tag should compulsory must and should come as a aren't. Correct? Is it clear? Positive statement with auxiliary verb am. I am particularly referring these words. Okay? I am particularly referring these words, children. So then if it is a positive statement, then the negative tag should come aren't. If the statement is negative with am, then your positive tag comes as am I. Okay? Let's take down example. Take down a sentence. Example you take down. I am, okay, I am in charge of, I am in charge of, I am in charge of the food. Okay, so here this is a auxiliary verb am, and the statement is in a positive statement. Okay, children? Positive statement. Listen carefully. For these, I am giving an example that where a sentence is in a positive form. See, with I am in charge of the food. Positive statement with this auxiliary verb. And what your tag should be. This is a positive statement like this, and your question tag comes like aren't. Aren't I? Is it clear? This is a tag. Negative tag. Is it clear, children? See, for these auxiliary verb, positive sentence, it has followed aren't I. It should come aren't I only. That is a negative tag. For this statement, I had given this example. So, better when you are writing the notes, here I made a two partition of a board, but as I instructed, below the clue points, you write down the example so that it will easy to revise during the time of an example. Or else if you want to write down it is as it is. Here I used colored chalk to show the difference, which is positive, which is negative, and what is the tag you have to use. Suppose if you want, you can use a colored pen also, blue, black, that you can use and you can differentiate the difference. Is it clear? Okay. Then let's work out few of the examples. I hope this you have written. I'll read once again. See what you have written about these. That I'll repeat once again, children, for your information sake, or double cross. Check it twice. If the main verb or auxiliary verb in statement is am, the positive question tag is am I. Okay. After that am I, you write down this one if you want, or else at the end also you can write down. Better you write it in end only. Okay. then am I question mark, then continue writing, but the negative question tag is usually aren't I. But the negative question tag is usually aren't I. Below that you write the example these. Okay? Or in the corner of your notes page you write down this as I made the column and write down. Okay? Is it clear, children? I hope you are following the instruction what I am giving. Now I am going to rub this because I need a board to write down. Write down. Heading you write down. We will work out few of the example, children. Positive sentence with negative tag. Positive sentence with the negative tag. Positive statement with negative tag. See, children, here make a heading like this. Positive statement with negative tag. After that make a 2 column. Okay, make a 2 column because here we will write a tense, because let's see a sentence was in which tense. So here we are writing a tense and you are writing a question along with the answer. Okay, so first question, first was in present simple tense. Present simple tense where she is Italian. She is Italian. Underline. This answer you have to write. Okay. Next one. Present simple other verb. What was that? They live in London. Present continuous tense. We are working. We are working tomorrow. Underline. Present perfect tense. They have been to Japan. Underline. Okay. The fourth one is present perfect continuous tense. She is being studying lot. So all these sentences are in present tense. There we can see that one is in a present simple tense, which is in simple form, whereas this is a present tense with the other verb like leave, where we can see leave is a used, which is the other verb, this is a helping verb, and present continuous tense, which are indicated like working, and present perfect tense, they have been, the use of have been, they have been to Japan. And present perfect continuous tense, there you can see usage of is, been studying, continuation is there, that you have to try. So that is a homework I told. Actually this you can try, which I had shown in the example, right? That you have to do is the example. Then what about this remaining which was in present simple tense, leave, and the present continuous working, and have been, and the is been studying, continuation, that you have to try. While trying this answer in your notes, try in your notes itself, use a pencil children, because in the next class with this answer I will give you, so you check that your answer and my answer whether it is correct or wrong. Okay, so the try which you are doing in your notes, that should be in the pencil only, so that correction you can make it. Okay, after giving answer, then you use a pen to make it correction. Okay, so this is a homework, small homework, you do it, and remaining part I will teach you in the next class children. Till then, study well, take care.